All right, guys, I had to call in mechanic expert. So we're gonna check out the truck and see if we can get it working today. It's Saturday, so I have most of the day at home, and we're gonna get it done. Hey, Matthew, where are you going? The problem is over here in the front, man. This is the problem right here. All right, guys, so me and the kids went to Napa and picked up some things, and I'm gonna pretty much start from scratch again. I'll show you what I got in a minute, but I'm gonna clean it all up, retighten everything, make sure everything's good on the batteries part. Hey, Matthew, where are you going? Are you gonna help me? Hey, where are you going? Come back. Are you getting some tools? All right, he's gonna get some tools. Don't forget the voltmeter. Okay? This one? Yes, that one. Thank you. Okay. And on the bottom underneath the dash, I removed that other connector that I used. And I'm gonna strip the wire a little more here, a little more here. Put the shrink tube on here and use actual soldering iron and try to get this as best as possible in here and then shrink wrap it. And yeah, I gotta redo the garbage right here because those bare wires, you never know if they're gonna arc somewhere, catch on fire. Who knows what's gonna happen there. So I don't know what those people were thinking when they installed this. And I got some of the comments actually about the wires right here. And this is actually factory wires. This is what I was told. And this goes into the harness, and then it goes up through the firewall. Excuse me.
I see it.
And after checking for the wires in the back, this is where they come out. So from what I was told, this is if you want to put some lights or whatnot, aftermarket things, you already have the wires running through the firewall. And I guess you can connect these one to like switches and things like that. So that's already another issue resolved, because I thought this was something that was cut off, and not knowing what it is, it's kind of, you know, you're not sure what you're dealing with. So that's factory. We removed all that security stuff right here.
I want to sit.
Okay, Matthew wants to sit in the truck. 1 second. So Matthew's back. He's gonna help me out. We're gonna finish this up and get her started. And also this plug right here, that one, a viewer in the comments said that this was probably for the factory trailer brake, and it seems like these wires were maybe connected to a plug that plugged in here, but I can't be 100% sure. It's something I'll have to look at later. Maybe find F350 or F350 at the junkyards and see if they have this plug. F350. F350. F350.
Oh, see?
See what?
Video?
So once I find another truck that has this plug, maybe see where it goes exactly. And from the looks of it, looks like these wires were actually connected to this plug, and it was likely connected to a factory trailer brake. So all this is a guessing game, so we'll have to look into that later. About the daylight running headlights, when I had the batteries connected, I actually turned the headlights on, and they would turn on themselves. They would actually turn on, and then when I turned it off, they would turn off. So it seems like the switch is actually working, but when you actually start the truck, it seems like it bypasses the switch and runs during the day at all times. So that's why I'm thinking it has daylight running headlights instead of busted switch, because it does turn them on and off when the keys are not, when the engine is not started. So I guess I'll have to figure out a way
150.
if that's factory or if that, I don't know. For now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretty much solder this first, because I have the batteries disconnected, so you don't want to deal with this stuff when the batteries are connected. I'm gonna deal with this problem, get it all taken care of here, shrink wrap it. Maybe I'll even unbolt this bolt in there and then pop this out, so I'll have better access for soldering the wire. And once this is done, then I'll deal with the batteries, cleaning them, and making sure everything's clean and tight there, and then we'll try the truck and see if this works. Alrighty, let's go. Alright guys, I think I'm done soldering it. I tried to get it from every single angle I could. I tried to melt it a few times going around, so it gets into all the little cracks and between every little wire. So now what I'm going to do is get this shrink wrap right here, put it over that, heat shrink it, and we'll install it back on top underneath the steering column, and then we'll get to the batteries, and hopefully this will do the trick. Now remember guys, I'm not an expert. This is just a hobby, and wiring is kind of my weakest link. Honestly, I like doing mostly hammer or wrenching, grinding, welding, etc. But wiring, for some reason, it intimidates me because there's really no room for error. And I always admire people that are really good with wiring, especially automotive, because there's just so many little wires and so many things that can go wrong. House wiring is pretty simple, but automotive wiring, it's a huge headache, at least for me. Some people, you know, you're either good at something or you're not. So, and it's one of those things that I'm not that good at. I mean, I try, but honestly, it just doesn't seem like it's, in my brain at least, it doesn't seem like it's that easy going. All right, let's shrink this and get to the batteries real quick. And here's what I got for the batteries. I got the battery anti-corrosion washers that will go on each battery, green and red. Then I got the battery brush cleaner right here. Then I got the paste that had the little ones. I wanted to get the little can, but they only had the little ones available. And 4 new bolts and nuts. So somebody Mickey Mouse the system together with different bolts and nuts. And hopefully this will fix the problem, and it will also prevent any future problems if I'm doing it right from the start. All right guys, so here we go, the moment of truth. As you guys saw, I used the paste, corrosion preventive paste on all the terminals, inside and on the studs, put in the washers, installed new bolts and nuts on both ends. So this is 100%, there shouldn't be any issues here. And then underneath the dash, you guys saw that I did the best I could. I'm no expert, like I said before, but I already put the panel back in. So now we're gonna go ahead and give her a crank and see if she starts up. All right, let's go. God, please help me start this truck, because we want to do more upgrades to it, exhaust, tunes, etc. So let's get this done. All right, so far so good. All right, the fuel pump stopped. Yes. All right guys, so she's back in business. This is all thanks to all the comments, all the advice that I got from you guys. Without you guys, I don't know what I would be doing. I'll be probably Googling till today for another week or so, trying to figure out what the problem is. So now I can plan for other mods for this truck. Hopefully it's not going to be too complicated, and hopefully I don't mess anything up. But when it comes to wiring, as you guys can see, I'm not that great at it. So anyways, we're back in business. The truck is ready to go, and she runs perfectly. Wait a minute, why are my headlights out? They're both off. Okay. That's odd. Is the switch on? Okay, the switch is off. Switch on. Oh, look. What in the world? So now the headlights work with the switch. That's so weird. So maybe that system had something to do with daylight running lights. Who knows? I have no idea. But we just solved two problems with one stone. So guys, once again, thanks for watching. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for helping out how you could. All the comments, all the advice was appreciated. I did the best I could to listen to all of you guys and kind of see what I can do from my end, and since you guys are trying to help out from your end, and that's really appreciated. And hopefully I can give you guys more, better, cooler, whatever content, so you guys can enjoy more videos in the future. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, because there's going to be more stuff coming up. Like the video, comment, hit the bell, whatever you want to do, I don't care, just do it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Now let's serve it up for this one. All right guys, see ya.